Beware the leaven of the Pharisees and of the Sadducees, and of Aaron's crazy hair this morning because he slept too hard last night. But check it out. Beware the leaven of the Pharisees and of the Sadducees. He didn't say stay away from it. He didn't say don't touch it. He said be warned about it. Why? Why? Well, because what is the leaven of the Pharisees and of the Sadducees? Well, what is leaven? For one, if you go back to the Greek, it says the cultures. Interesting. So like yeast cultures, leaven, awesome, right? You know how yeast works. It makes bread rise. It makes it fluff up. It makes it filled with a bunch of nonsense, a bunch of air bubbles. Matthew 16, Jesus tells us that when he's talking about bread, he's talking about doctrine. So he must be talking about a bunch of nonsense air bubbles in your Bible. Oh my gosh, I think that I can identify it. The Pharisees, oh, who are the Pharisees? Well, the Pharisees, right? The Pharisees are the people who created the rabbinic traditions. Paul was also a Pharisee. There's lots of Pharisaic leaven in the scriptures. It's right there in front of your face. And people are like, Aaron, the Bible's perfect. And I'm like, no, God tells us that he has put tricks in front of us to see if we love him with all of our mind, all of our heart, and all of our soul. Because only the people that truly love him will see those tricks and be like, what are you doing, Father? Everybody else wants to believe that he's some all-loving God that's going to save them and tie their shoes for them. No. You guys know better than that. Okay, and this is what I want to tell you. Whenever Jesus was hungry and he was tempted by Satan, Satan came and tempted him when he was hungry, and he said, turn that stone into bread. A stone is a stumbling block. If he would have turned that into bread, then in theory, in allegory, it would have been, and in spirit, it would have been doctrine that people could read. Because understand, the world, this is Jesus' flesh. Reading that book means eating his flesh, okay? And so turning that stone, turning that stumbling block into flesh, into bread, oh my gosh, are you starting to see? So listen. When Jesus went and he met the multitudes when they were hungry in the way, he kept Satan from tempting them by feeding them barley loaves. Barley can't be leaven. The Roman soldiers used to get super mad when they were given barley because it doesn't rise right. There you go. To eat his flesh and drink his blood is to eat unleavened bread of his scriptures. You guys need to follow him and nobody else. It's really simple. Paul's not a false apostle any more than Saul was a false king. Please don't go around saying that, because now you're following Paul still instead of following Jesus. Just follow Jesus. Don't raise your hand against the Lord Anointed. Did David go around smearing Saul, or did he just do what he was supposed to do? Follow him. Glory, glory. See you later.